with you here. Talk about who you are. Just start by an introduction.
I'm Tiq Milan, trans guy, activist, writer, dad.
Tiq, in what ways do you think your experiences represent or at least make us think that we have more in common than we might have initially thought?
Yeah, I think it's simple because at the end of the day, like I'm trans, but I'm just trans. Like, but I'm still a human being. Like me, my transness is just a small part of who I am. I just came into my manhood differently. I came into my gender differently, but it doesn't mean my human experience is some kind of alien experience.
And what do you think the biggest misconception is that remains regarding kind of this community or that journey?
I think one of the big misconceptions that people have is we are trans because it is a result of some type of trauma. That us being transgender is us like hiding something from some people, like deceiving people. You know, I don't owe you an explanation. I don't have to tell you my medical history. I don't have to tell you anything, right? But people feel, it seems like so many folks feel like transgender people are obligated to tell them like the first thing out of their mouth, hey, I'm Tiq Milan, I'm transgender, how are you? And the thing is that kind of thinking, it starts to result in violence against trans folks. It's like, I'm not keeping anything from you. I'm just a human being in this world, and my manhood and my humanity just looks different from yours, and that has to be okay.
And talk about creating your own masculinity.
Well, for me, you know, always I say I'm a man of my own design. And so when it comes to creating my own masculinity as a transgender man, when I legally transitioned, but now it's like, how do I socially transition? How do I be in this world as a man and be a good man in this world? I was constantly looking for these blueprints of masculinity. And I'll be honest, no offense, those blueprints sucked. They just sucked. And I was like, I don't want to, this is not the guy that I want to be. I don't want my masculinity to be threatened by the color pink, or because I cry, or because I'm scared. Let's just clean that slate. So when I take all of that away, when I take away who I'm competing with, or who I'm better than, who I can control, what I can't possess, what is left of my manhood? How do I define myself for myself? So that's where it started for me.
And what advice do you have for people who are considering transitioning or in the process of it, and their families and friends? What's kind of your wisdom there?
My wisdom there is for people to take their time with themselves. You know, this is a huge decision to make, to transition, particularly like medical transitioning and everything that's involved with that. And also be patient with your family. Not only did I have to transition, everybody around me had to transition too. And just as it took me some time to really understand me, it takes them time too. Try to spend some time with yourself and talk to yourself. Give yourself some affirmations. Know that you're valuable. What I would tell people is that pride is every single day. Every day when you walk out this door, you say, this is who I am, world. This is who I'm going to be. And you may try to kill me, but I'm still here. And I'm going to be here every single day. That's what pride is. It's about your resilience and your strength to be determined in your own personhood. And no one can take that from you.
Well, you are an incredible talker and conversationalist. Well, thank you, Tiq. Thanks for checking in with us here.
Thanks, brother. Thank you. Talk soon.